Welcome, Picture at Glance family and first-time viewers. I'm doing the daily predictions for December the 23rd. Before I get going with that, I got to say it again, sounding like a broken record. Congratulations to my Picture at a Glance family that hit that 851. The 851. It was on the whiteboard, okay? I'm going to show you where it was at. Okay. Here we go for the 851. It's down here where I lined them up for everybody. Remember I told you it was 3 of them? And then here it is on the board, the big board, before I lined them up. So congratulations to everyone. They got that 851 that called me, and they was thrilled, like as usual. But when you take those 22 numbers, do the 1-1 rundown, and you have all 1,000 numbers at a glance and their possible combinations, and you're tracking the actual data, and when using the law of average, it works. That's why I say we're the home of no tic-tac-toe, no date sums, no grid, no flips, no mirrors, and a multiple 100 different rundowns. With those, it's like going to a movie and looking at an episode instead of looking at the whole movie. Pick 3 at a glance allows you to look at the whole movie because you can track every one of those 1,000 numbers. You can track the frat pairs, you can track the back pairs, you can track the single pairs, you can track the single digits. Pick 3 is the only one we can do this on. That's why we can track the data so easily and strategize how to hit these numbers. Okay, and at the end of the year, I tracked down from July and June. And these started in October when we started tracking the end of the numbers. And these are the numbers, everything in red we've hit. Everything in red. All right? We've hit. Front pairs, back pairs. These not guess numbers that's pulled out the air and pulled from wherever you want. Been there, done that. Pulled from wherever you want to get them. These the actual 1,000 numbers from Missouri Evening Draw. All right? I specialize in Missouri Evening Draw because it's the best way to show how the Pick 3 at a glance system works. We work by tracking the actual numbers and tracking the actual data. And so for this month, for the month of December, everything in red on this calendar, we've hit. See how we hit 3 in a row right here? We hit the 159. We hit the 109. We hit the 851. Then if you go up here, we hit the 687. Okay, 517, 701, 930, the 750, the triple eights, because we tracking the actual data. No guesswork on what numbers we playing. We tracking all the numbers. All right? And it's for Missouri Evening Draw. And I'm not taking these numbers and say play them midday and evening because the data is going to be different on midday and it's going to be different on evening. But you can have the basic same results because we use basic principles to pick and choose our numbers. All right? And these are the numbers from Missouri Evening Draw. So again, congratulations to all the family that hit that 851 in Missouri yesterday. All right? And now what we have here, with the Pick 3 at a glance, I always say if you don't know why you're playing your numbers, don't play them. All right? And you can't help but know why you're playing your numbers if you're collecting the correct data every day with Pick 3 at a glance. All right? Here, we have the 160, 076, 574. This is my everyday carry number. By me tracking the data, these numbers haven't felt like this in 15 years. Even though they circled in red, I hit them already. This 160 just came recently as 016. I hit it for a decent amount of money. This 076 came twice, but it came 760. I hit it twice for money, a decent amount of money. This 574, it came once, just recently. That's why I got it on the board. and I hit it decently. And I just recently hit other numbers, hit the triple eights. So I'm not trying to be braggadocious. I'm just trying to tell you that the law of average and tracking the actual data for Pick 3 works. Pick 3 is the only one you can track the actual numbers. You can track the front pairs, the back pairs, the single pairs, and the single digit numbers and how they all fall in all at a glance. That you're not going to get with the tic-tac-toe, the date sum, the mirrors, all the different other flips they have. They're just a way of trying to figure out the numbers that you're going to hit the next day. Lottery's not set up like that. It's not set up for you to win. It's set up for you to lose. All right? And the way it is, you got 1,000 numbers. You got 1 in 1,000 odds to hit your number. You got 365 days in a year. And with those 365 days, you're still going to have 635 numbers that you're not going to touch. You're not going to tic-tac-toe, date sum, flip, mirror, grid your way to. It ain't happening to figure out these numbers hit the next day. The only way you can figure it out and strategize is looking at everything that them 1,000 numbers is doing. And Pick 3 is the only one you can do it on. Individually. A single person. Tracking their own numbers in their own state. If you like middays, track your own midday. If you like your own evening, like I do, track your own even numbers for yourself. Pick 3 at glance allows you to do that. There's no reason to go get no numbers nowhere else. I know I'm shaking the boat, bucking the boat, or whatever it is, but I'm trying to get this system out so we can stop fooling around, start making some money. Because everybody's going everywhere to get numbers, but going to themselves. If you're spending your own money and you playing every day like I do. I've been there, done that. I ain't talking about nothing I don't know and I ain't done. Okay? But I don't do it no more. I know better. I know what these numbers do. You got 1,000 numbers, 365 days in a year. That's only a third of the 1,000 numbers. You still got 600 or 700 of those numbers you ain't going to touch every year. And the only way to know what's going on with them numbers is to track the actual numbers if you're an everyday player like me. Okay? So, and like I'm going to say it again, and I know I'm rocking some boats. Those grids, those flips, those mirrors, they just like looking at an episode in a movie. This here is the actual data that you track it all at a glance, and it don't take you but 10 minutes to track it on a piece, to track it with the strategy and go about your business. That's all it takes me every day to track these numbers and get everything I got here. I got the front pairs, I got the back pairs, I got all the numbers that's left for the rest of the year, and they're hitting and coming in, everything in red. I used to erase it off as they hit, but then I said, well, people can't really see what's going on if I'm erasing the numbers when we hit. I'll just circle them all in red so they can see how we're hitting. And that's exactly what I did. And that's why you got to see that 815 that just came in, the 851 that just came in. Okay. If you're a serious player, take this serious, because I do. And this ain't for everybody. This ain't going to be for everybody. All right? Everybody's not going to get it. Some people ain't going to want it. They still going to want to stick with the tic-tac-toe, date sums, and the grids, and flips and mirror. There's something to be taught there with those. That's how I got here. Because they really wouldn't give me what I wanted. So I said, I had to come up with a different system. And it's been good to me. So I'm sharing it with the rest of the world. If they go to the moon and they got 1,000 numbers and they playing this game, you're going to use this and be a better player, because them 1,000 numbers work by law average. They got to rotate. And as they rotating, you can watch every one of those 1,000 numbers. You can't do it with Pick 4. Pick 4 is luck. It's 10,000 numbers. And out of those 10,000 numbers, you get a 3% chance of hitting those numbers every year. And if you hit them lucky one time, you might not hit them lucky again for another 5 years. pick three, tracking these pick three numbers, you can hit them pretty good. On a pretty good basis too. But I ain't gonna tell you you're gonna hit them no every other day or no every day or do a strand. Okay. But here, with these numbers here I carry every day, reason why I carry these every day, last year in 2021, on evening, with my tracking, they didn't come out in any combination at all. That's why I knew to pick them up to carry them. They didn't come in 2021. All right. These numbers here is about 12 of these numbers that haven't hit. These are the numbers you want to look at playing, family. And before I forget, and get off of here before I forget, you got to realize, look at here, I'm going to show you something. Tracking the actual numbers. I'm going to move up to this calendar. I want everybody, so you can look at it. Look at it with me. Look at it with me. I hope you can see it. Are you noticing anything on this calendar like I might be noticing? It's only one double that played all month, and that's the triple eights. Triple eights. Ain't no other double that failed yet. All right, look at that. I'm going to leave it up here. December 2022. Ain't no other double failed. This is the kind of stuff you're going to look for when you're tracking the actual data. You ain't going to see this with no grid, no tic-tac-toe, no flips, no mirror. And anybody want to try me? Come on, bring it. Bring it to me. You ain't going to see it. The only way you're going to see is tracking the actual data. The way we hit those triple eights is because we knew the eight back pair hadn't failed all year. And that's the only way I play triples. I don't play triples every day. You only got 3 chances out of the year to hit triples. And it's only one way you can hit them. And they might not show up at all. Okay? All right. And so you know why I'm saying that about those doubles? These doubles that we got left is the ones to start playing, pick them up. If you don't play them for 50-cent box, it's going to be a $100 hit. Now, don't play, especially get these. If you don't get none of the other doubles or you don't have the money, hit these because they mirror each other. That's how we just hit the 109. Because I was saying by law average, 4, 5, 6, 901, they mirror each other. I'm here teaching this. I'm not just throwing numbers up for y'all to play. And I can do the same for whatever state. If they follow me, I can help them explain how to play this system and hit. Be better pick 3 players, for sure. Okay? Same here. Look, we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 doubles. Focus on those, okay? For the rest of the month. Then we have the triples here. These are 4 triples. We hit the 3s and we hit the 8s. But I knew why I was posting those. I wasn't guessing just play 3s and play 2s and 8s. Because by law average, these 3s and 8s hadn't failed pair. Hadn't failed like 2 or 3 months. So I said, okay, 3s and 8s got to be, at this end of the year, got to be the triples to look to play. And sure enough, it came right out. And the reason why I was really looking at them 8s, when we hit those 8s, I hit the 8s for the triple 8s for themselves. I hit the triple 8s on the back end. My tickets is posted up. I post when I win. I really don't like doing that, but it looks like, you know, I guess everybody like me from the show me state. So I say, okay, I'm gonna show them the tickets I'm with it and how I'm with it, because you know, I just don't feel that the response is where it needs to be off of this system that I'm showing people. So I figure if I show them my winnings and my tickets, they'll realize that it works, okay? So I ain't doing that to be braggadocious or really show off, but I mean, it's your channel and you got to get people to it. I mean, they use the clickbait and everything else. So I say, I'll just show me my winning tickets and me winning. What else other way can I do it? So clickbait, is it clickbait or clickbait? One of them. But anyway, that's what I'm doing. I'm showing my numbers winning, and anybody else want to join me and show their numbers that they winning, have at it. That's all I can tell them. But other than that, I'm going to say that this is the best system out there for us to win. All right, until somebody come up with a better system. Because the tic-tac-toe, they some grids and flips, just like an episode in a movie. All right? That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to keep it nice and humble. I'm trying to be humble. All right? But sometimes you have to push things forward for people to get it, or we'll still be riding a horse and a buggy if Ford hadn't came up with the automobile and gave up, because he got all kind of slack when he said he was going to invent a motorized buggy. All right? We'd still be riding horses and buggies if he'd have quit. And I ain't never been a quitter. Okay? So here you go. Now, those doubles. Like I said, the 8's the only one that came out. So I'm really looking, especially these here on the doubles. And then, when you do, when you hit the $100 or however you play it and you win, go ahead and stick with these doubles for the rest of the year. And then pick up these here for sure. The 682, the 683, and it's 468. All right, pick those up. Back pairs, front pairs, that's left. Back pairs, 50 cent is $30. $50 $1 on the back is $60, okay? Same on the front. 50-cent bet, you get $30. Dollar bet, you get $60. Okay? All we got left for the whole year, that's what I mean by tracking the data, on the back is 2. You got the 24 and the 38. Now, one thing I can say too, by tracking my data, I've never seen these fewer numbers left to hit at the end of the year. It's usually about 15 front and 15 back, and at least 30 numbers left by the end of the year to play. I've never seen these few. This is a different year for when they flipping these numbers somehow. But it's good. It's working. It's working to our advantage, because they hitting these numbers that's left, and that's what our average is supposed to do. That's how it works. So it's really working good right now, because look, you only got 2 back pair end of the year. Oh man, that ain't hard to pick from. And you got what front? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh man, like taking candy from a baby almost. If you know what I do almost here, because you can't play them all, but you can track them all. Don't get too hyped up where you start blowing your money. Just watch the numbers. Now what I'm gonna do a short on the front pairs and back pairs. Probably I'm gonna do the 38 and the 24 for the rest of. So from now all the way up to 2015 to see how the 24 fell on the front and the back, and the 38 fell on the front and back. Data. So y'all can see what's actually going on with these numbers. Actual data. No hard data. Pick 3 is the only one that we can really track the data out of and make sense of. You ain't gonna do that on pick 4 with 10,000 numbers. And I don't know what they're gonna do with them. They got this cash pop thing. I ain't messing with that. And then what else they got? And some states got the pick 5. Man, I ain't touching no pick 5. No, just give me these pick 3s and let me track these and track these numbers and play and win. I ain't messing with no pick 5. Who want that? They have at it. I don't play anything but pick 3. And when the big lotteries get high, I buy 1 or 2 tickets, because that's all. Everything above this that is luck. This here is trackable, teachable, and doable. I'll be here telling you these numbers. I ain't gonna just be throwing up no numbers and leaving you. I hate to say it that way, but that's what I'll be doing as long as I got breath to do it. But I got 607 videos. If I ain't here to do it, you can teach yourself. It's really simple. I'm telling you, it's so easy and simple. Anybody, a 5-year-old can get it. What I got here. So family, congratulations to everybody. If you got any questions, just put it in the comments. I'm sure I'll get them. Nah, I ain't sure I'll get them. I wish I could say I'm sure I'll get them, because my comments coming up missing. I'm not sure if they get my replies, because I don't seeing the response that I know I should be seeing off of this stuff. So I don't know what's going on. Just email me if you want to speak to me personally. I'll send you my VIP phone number. This phone number I have a little problems with. It's all over my video, but if I know people that's really interested, they either calling if they see this number ain't working right, then they'll put something in the comment or email me. That's how a lot of people do it. But I don't know. My comments are missing, and then I'm replying, and I'm not getting no response back from my replies, and I don't want people thinking that I ain't replying back to their questions or their comments, because that's how you grow your channel. So I don't know what's going on, but I ain't gonna cry about it. I'm gonna cry over spilled milk. But I'm gonna tell you, this here's it, y'all. Pick 3 at a glance. 22 number week. 22 numbers. Do the 1-1 rundown on those 22 numbers. You got all their possible combinations. Go to my channel. Go to one of the latest tutorial pages or the newest one, and it explains how you do the 1-1 rundown on the 22 numbers. Then it explains to you how to do the front pairs, the back pairs, the single pairs, the single number digits. And that's it. You're good to go. And you can track these numbers from here to eternity and not even be tripping off what number to play. Because when you check them numbers off, you'll always have your eye on all 1,000 numbers. All right, family. Congratulations to everybody. I'm going to try to, I know I'm going to upload that short on that 24 back pair and that 38 back pair. So I want everybody to get the logic and strategy behind it. So family, play them till they come. Make that money, y'all. Peace and love. God bless.